I recently moved to Abuja from the UK. I met this guy. He is very handsome. He sends me poems and prayers. Yesterday he asked me for 500k. I'm 31 years old. Does he wear kaftan? Does he wear strong cologne? Does he need the money to complete a project? My sister, run. I don't think any woman has any business giving a man money. Let him go out there like other men and fend for himself. Hi guys, welcome back to True Tales and Thoughts. Today we are going to be reading some stories about suspicious partners from the Instagram page Jero Olumofin. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, if you have been watching the videos without subscribing, please hit the subscribe button, like the video, and without further ado, let's get right into it. So the first story says, my girlfriend talks behind her friend's back too much. Am I next? Hello bro, this is not a relationship issue, it's about my girlfriend. If it's about your girlfriend, then it's a relationship issue, no? She tells her female friends they are fine in front of them, but bashes them behind their backs and calls some of them ugly. She tells them they can dress, but she will take screenshots of their pictures and send to her other friends so that they should laugh at them. I laugh with her, but it's scary. I feel like she will be insulting me the way she insults her friends behind my back as well. Am I safe? Well, what I will say about this is that sometimes when you're with someone and they have certain character traits, it's not just with specific people. For instance, a kind person will be kind to a lot of people. That kindness is going to go across the board. They'll be kind to kids, they'll be kind to old people, they'll be kind to their colleagues, they'll be kind to... The kindness will just go across the board because they're a kind person. So I feel like a gossip is a gossip. If your girlfriend is gossiping about her friends behind their backs, bashing them, portraying a certain kind of picture in front of them, then coming behind them to bash them, then yeah, probably she'll do that to you. Especially when things go wrong, she'll probably do the exact same thing you're seeing her doing to her friends to you behind your back. So without further ado, let's just get into the comments because I don't have a lot to say on this one. This one said, the first comment said, you are next in line, laughing emoji. Then the next comment said, since you didn't find it odd when she was making jest of her friends and you were shining your teeth, your turn is definitely coming. This one said, no bro, you're not, trust me. Some will say it's because she's comfortable around you, but this doesn't have to do with comfortability. So what does it have to do with? Some people have the impression that you don't finish your comments. This one said, advise your woman. At times being a partner is not just about love making, but about constructive criticism and correction through meaningful communication with them. That is very true. Instead of sitting there and kiki-kaking with her, he can actually step in as the man and advise her. This one said, I will be scared too. If she can do that to her friends, people she claims to love, then who am I in the equation of things? Of course she will do it to me. This one said, your pics and your voice record chats are all screenshots. She's empty and blank and has absolutely nothing to do with her life. If you remove that from her, she'll practically be a blank skull. Oh my goodness. People are not having it with this wife of his. This other person said, no man, you're not safe. You're next in line to be gossiped about. This one said, it's like I know that girlfriend of yours, so it'd be like saying that my cousin will finish from Unilag. Another person said, no you are not. I know someone like this and it's very disgusting behavior. First time I met her, she was talking bad about her so-called besties. I knew then and there that she was probably saying nasty things about me behind my back to other people. Yeah, most definitely. This one says she will do the same to you. Now, very nasty person. Nobody, I repeat, nobody is ugly. Everything God created is good and beautiful. She might think she's beautiful, but to some she's not. It's a very bad thing to refer to someone you didn't create as ugly. Wow. This one said, she probably doesn't know you see it as serious. talk to her about it. Another person said, don't be surprised she's already doing it to you. Yeah, I will not be surprised. This one said, I know a girl like this. Don't worry, her friends know what she's doing. Do they? I think that this girl would definitely do this to her boyfriend as well. Because if she can do it to her friends, her quote unquote, her besties and all whatnot, I'm sure in front of them, she acts like she loves them so much and everything. And then behind, she comes and does this. If she can do it to her friends, best believe that she has the ability to do it to her husband as well. If you guys disagree with me, let me know in the comment section. Tell me what you think about this in the comment section. So the second story says, does he really like me? Hi Juro, please keep me anonymous. So there's this guy that I like. I went to his place to visit him and he first took me to a very classy bar. Then we drove back to his house and we had sex. It was incredible. The next morning, he started asking when I'm coming to stay with him for a week. I was shocked and I didn't respond. Then he said he wants to do HIV test, which I agreed only if he will also do the test. We both went to the lab that day and did the test and it came out negative. Then he started referring to me as mine, picking me up from work and buying me things. I just feel it's happening too fast. He didn't even ask me to be his girlfriend. I know he has always liked me, but I thought it was just a crush, and after the sex, he'll probably just forget about me, and I was okay with that. I just didn't expect him to be all over me, wanting to know everything concerning me and even my family. He would have asked me to be his girlfriend if he wanted me, right? Please, what do you think? Well, when it comes to this kind of things, I really believe in communicating. Open your mouth and ask him. You know, people always look down on women that want some level of clarity in situations like this. It always seems like if you're asking for clarity, then you're looking desperate. But guys, which one is better? Asking for clarity, having a discussion, asking for clarity, and actually knowing that, okay, this is what it is. We're going into a relationship, or we're getting to know each other, or this or this or that. Whatever it is, right? Is it better to have that conversation or to assume things, go down the line 4 years later, then you come and find out that this person was not even, the person did not think you're in a relationship. The person just thought it was a fling. The person thought it was just a situationship. The person thought it was friends with benefits. Which of these two scenarios are better? Is it not better to just have your clarity? Me, I always encourage people to go ahead and have that conversation. That who are we conversation. To me, I prefer to have it. I know that, okay, this is where I stand. Than for me to be strung along and I don't even understand what is going on. Things are going on so fast and I cannot set any rules and any boundaries because I don't even know what it is. Do you understand? Because if you don't know where you're going, how then do you guide the situation? She's saying that things are going too fast for comfort, but she doesn't even know where things are going. So how does she even put her boundaries? Like, okay, if we're going towards a relationship, this and this and this and this are my boundaries. She's just been strung along. It's just like she's in a high-speed car that she has absolutely no control over, of which she's supposed to have control. When you know where you're going, you can pace the relationship. You can put yourself in the mindset of, if this is a relationship, I need to look out for this and this and this. Do you understand? So I really believe that she should have that conversation and say, look, you're doing all these things, it's very nice. Appreciate the things he's done. Appreciate, if you're enjoying the experience, tell him you enjoy the experience, but you want to know exactly what you guys are doing. He's the man, he's supposed to lead. Let him say what his intentions are. If that's okay with you, if he says something that you agree with, okay, that's good. At least you know that this is where we're going. But if he says something that you're not okay with, you can just, early on, you can just walk out and be like, okay, I thought it was this and this and this. Maybe it's a bit disappointing for me, but all right, that's good. We don't agree. Do you and I'll do me, and you walk out early on. So just so that you don't waste your time in fogginess, in uncertainty, Anyway, let's get to the comment section. The first comment said, after XAX, you are still expecting him to ask you out. How? Oh my god, this one said, sorry for the laugh, but you guys had SAX before going to the hospital to check for HIV. Are you kidding me? This one said, don't get carried away. Ask him exactly what he wants. And if he wants you to be his girlfriend, tell him to make it official, or you might end up writing to us in the future. Oh my god. This one said, you see love, you the doubt. Who get time for the ask woman to be girlfriend these days? Fine girl. Nah. At least I have the clarity that, okay, this is what we're doing. This one said, my husband didn't ask me out as well. I can't even remember if he proposed to me, but we are married for 8 years now. To each their own, I believe. This one said, sit him down and pour out your observations. Tell him you like it when something is defined so that you don't end up assuming. Ask him to tell you if you guys are dating or if you guys are just friends with benefits. If he says you guys are dating, tell him you prefer to formally ask you to be his girlfriend. So people really take that seriously, to be honest, because it really defines it like, okay, this is it. I am his girlfriend. You know? This one said, it's called love bombing, sis. Don't lose guard, though. Stand your ground till you are certain he is deeply in love. Love bombing comes before breadcrumbing. Put on the armor of emotional intelligence. Now this kind heartbreak the pain part, so I pray he is real, Sha. This one said, you might have seen your husband, my sister. Every relationship is different. Sometimes serious guys don't even ask you out. They treat you so nicely during dating and even continue to do so in marriage. It's possible, but if he has good intentions, it shouldn't be a problem for him to make it clear what the relationship is, should it? This one said, honestly, this is exactly how I got into a relationship and we are married now. My advice is give it a try, but don't let your guard down. Okay. This one said, ask him what he wants because he never asks you out officially and he can decide to ghost you tomorrow. And that's the thing. If he ghosts her tomorrow, she will not be able to ask questions because what are you? I can say, oh, well, you're not my girlfriend. You don't have the right to ask me anything, you know? So there's just always that open door when things are not clear. He said, ask him to define your relationship so that you know where you stand. Exactly. This one said, better ask him what he's looking for. Some of these men are not looking for any commitments. They just want that one person that they can be doing everything with. Don't ask me how this makes sense, Biko. It's the other gender. This one said, it is the HIV test after SAX for me. Some people cannot get over that fact that they had the SAX, then they went to check. This one said, the fact that he didn't tell you to be his girlfriend after SAX means he might make reference to it later. That after all, he didn't ask you to be his girlfriend. That gender can make you confused. But why not ask the guy directly instead of being confused in this situation? Good. Very good. This one said, poster, I lost a very good relationship that I wish I never lost because of this mentality. I asked him why he didn't ask me to be his girlfriend. And at the time, I thought since he didn't ask me, it meant he didn't love me. He felt frustrated and thought I was doing what I did with other casual guys and he wasn't special. What does that even mean? I was hurt. I was more hurt when he went to my double ganger. So bad that everyone thought he married me when they saw his wedding pictures. I still hurt and cried till dead inside. And it's been 15 years. Please go with the flow and watch him closely. See if you mean the world to him and playfully refer to him as boyfriend or mine too and read the signs. I wish you the very best. But what I don't understand is if you have good intentions, if you want this person to be your girlfriend, why is it such a big deal to make that clear? For me, this woman is only mourning because of what could have been. What could have been. She doesn't know how her relationship with this man would have been. Do you understand? But she has that image in her mind that, okay, this is what could have been. You don't know that. You don't know that, you know? So this is just an illusion in her mind. It's her imagination. She's holding on to what could have been, which she's not even sure that would have been. So yeah, I mean, it shouldn't be a problem. The fact that it's so difficult to make it clear is a problem for me. I don't believe in this thing of going with the flow. I believe in walking with direction. Walking with direction. Let's know that this is what we're doing. Let there be clarity. Hey, we're not devils here. This one says, him calling you mine means nothing. Unless he defines that relationship, dear, don't be carried away by material things. Open your eyes before you fall head over heels in love with him and he breaks your heart with the line, did I ask you out? Thought we were just having fun. Don't I give you money? Don't I buy you things? I know. This one said, men are intentional. If he is not asking you out but love bombing you, you are gradually entering the friends with benefit stage with your eyes wide open. Ask the question, what exactly are we doing? What are we exactly? And if he says his girlfriend, tell him he needs to ask you out before he can be your boyfriend. If he refuses to ask you out, then it's obvious what he wants. I use capital letters because I'm screaming at the top of my voice so that you can hear. If you like, look away and close your ears. Wow. I really agree with most of these comments. This one said, I would say different strokes for different folks. I feel he genuinely likes you, but from experience, baby girl, ask him what you both are doing. Please never assume anything with a man, Biko. Before, I would say enjoy it, my sister, while it lasts and stop looking for titles. I'm sure he might like you for real. Good luck, my dear sister. The dating journey is not for the faint-hearted. Mbok. Hi. Let's take the last comment, which says, it could be love bombing, but you never really know these days. Just don't give your all at first. Make sure you continue your life as usual until he commits to you. Good luck, baby girl. But he's already infiltrating too much into her life, asking her to come and stay over and all of that. She needs to get clarity before she too starts falling deeply in love with him. Because right now she's still a bit detached. But at some point, when he infiltrates her life enough, she's going to eventually get attached to him. And then it becomes complicated. Because now feelings are involved and everything. So even if he starts waving red flags, she might not be able to see them anymore because she's already a finished girl. So you guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. And let's move to the next story. The next story said, I want to slow my girlfriend down by getting her pregnant so that I can provide for her. I don't know why this sounds so evil. Anyway, let's read. Hello, Juro. My girlfriend's life is moving fast and she is getting a lot of blessings and success. I'm scared she will leave me. I want to get her pregnant to hold her down temporarily. Is this a good idea? I love my girlfriend. Ever since we graduated, she has gotten 3 job offers. One of the companies offers to train her abroad and buy her a car once she starts working with them. I don't have any job offers. I tried to grow a social media page, but no one is following. I even offered free ads on my page. I have sent my CV to so many places and I have not even gotten a reply. I have fasted and prayed. Please, what do you advise? I want to get her pregnant. I know she's a Catholic and she doesn't believe in unaliving pregnancies. But getting her pregnant will mean she won't be able to take jobs again. If that's the case, as long as I have her in my life, I am happy. If she starts that job, she will meet a better man and leave me. I bought this fertility drug for men to increase my chances. Please advise. I love her. Tell me that this is not an enemy of progress. You know, this man is so evil. He is so, I think this is the most evil man we have seen on this platform. Leave cheating husbands. This is the most evil man we have seen on this platform. This man is seeing his girlfriend thriving. Instead of him to be like, wow, my girlfriend is so intelligent. She graduated and she's gotten 3 job offers. She's even gotten a good one that wants to send her abroad. I'm so proud of my girlfriend. Oh my God, you blessed me with such an intelligent girlfriend. No. He sees that and is threatened by it. Can you see the kind of devil that this girl is sharing a bed and being intimate with? And I'm sure she has absolutely no idea. The guy is operating from a place of insecurity, and instead of taking that energy to put into his life to better his life, he's now turning that into negativity against his girlfriend. Guys, this thing is beginning to piss me off. You know the worst part of it? He has no source of income. So if he gets her pregnant, how is he going to take care of her? How is he going to provide for her? It means he just wants her to suffer. He wants her to suffer. That's all he wants. Because from this write-up, he clearly doesn't have a job. He tried social media. It's not working. He's not jobbing. Social media is not working. So how is he going to provide for her exactly? Excuse me? Oh my God. This woman is sleeping next to her enemy and she has no idea. I wish I knew this man's girlfriend. Wallahi, I'll tell her. Because how can you sleeping near an enemy of progress like this? And I'm sure in her face he acts like he's so happy for her, he's so glad about her progress and all of that, whereas he is dying of jealousy. He's so evil. My God, you guys, don't even get me started. Let me just go to the comment section. Let me just go. Honestly, this one said, what do men want? You talk about what women bring to the table. When you see the one that brings something, you want to diminish her. This one says, she's unfortunately dating the weapon fashioned against her. I know. Ha! This one said, ignore the people judging you. Most of them have done worse. Take my advice. You're suffering from insecurity. Focus on yourself. Work harder and pray. You'll gain a lot from being a better version of yourself than trying to bring someone else down. Lastly, please don't go near any of my sisters. That's very good advice. Don't go near any of my sisters because I'm going to do something I will regret. They'll be grabbing me. The police be grabbing me. Like I'm going to sleep in prison. Don't come near any of my sisters, bro, because you are evil. This one said, if she was your sister whose life is making a lot of progress and her boyfriend tells you everything you just typed, what would be your answer? Will you agree that it's okay because he loves her? Also, if your girlfriend thought that because you are handsome and ladies will be attracted to you and you could leave her one day, so it's the best she pours more acid on one side of your face, not the full face, just the left side, because she loves you and doesn't want any other person to have you, would you agree with that? When you think about this, get the answer, you answer your question. This one says, the brotherhood rejects you for thinking about this. Honestly, this one said, if enemy of progress was a man, it would be you. Oh my God. This one said, I won't blame you at all. The people supporting me are actually men. This one said, I won't blame you at all. It's okay to feel insecure in such circumstances, considering that the man is usually expected to be the provider. But sometimes life doesn't work out that way. Don't slow her down, but support her. Continue pushing her to be her best. Her win is your win. Your prayers might be answered through your support for her. Keep putting your best foot forward in your endeavors, and your blessings might be right ahead. I know, that's what you should be doing. It's okay that the guy is feeling insecure, but bro, like you're taking it too far. Why am I sensing some wickedness? I don't know, it's too evil for me, my God. This one said, your selfish intentions over someone's daughter will not come to pass. God will grant her a discerning spirit to see your intentions towards her. Can you just imagine for a second that this girlfriend of his is actually on Joro's page? And she reads that and she's like, this is the story of my life. How do you think that girl is going to react? Oh my God. I'm sure she'll give thanksgiving in church to thank God for revealing her enemy of progress to her. This one said, don't date visionless and unemployed men. Don't date visionless and unemployed men. Even if a man is unemployed, right? He should at least have a vision. If a man has a vision, that's already a good percentage of the work, right? But this man, the way he sounds, it's just like he's putting all the effort that he could have been putting in himself into her in a negative way, trying to figure out how to slow her down. Who does that, for Christ's sake? Who does that? This one said, sadly, the man is not alone. A lot of African men have been wired to think like this. When you put all men in a bucket and label them as provider and the head, they become wired to think they have to be better than the woman they marry. You questioning this thought shows you have some good in you. I will encourage you to unlearn and embrace the fact that you have a whole great situation regardless of your financial state presently. Good luck on this journey, but please don't drag that girl down with you. Don't damage her. She doesn't deserve this. This one said, but you have no job to sustain her. Allow her. If she returns, then both of you can happily move on with your lives. This one said, that's why you're not progressing. Try and be happy for her. Support her. Then you will see how her success will rub off on you. That jealous and insecure heart of yours, substitute it with one of love, cheerfulness, kindness, and see what will happen. I hope you change. If not, she will soon find out about your jealousy and insecurity and plan to leave you. God help you. I hope things work out for you. This one said, this is why I said I can't be with a man without vision and drive, even if he is rich. The worst thing that could ever happen to an ambitious woman is an insecure man, a jealous, egoistic man. He would rather use his hands and plan your downfall than see you progress. If this guy should have money, he will quickly marry her, then tell her to stop working. I pray she sees this post. I know. I myself have been praying in my heart that I really hope that she could see this post. Oh my God. This person said, don't sleep with anyone who isn't married to you. People are wilding out here, child. This one said, maybe the wickedness in your heart is the reason why you're not getting favored in life. Oh my God. This other person said, we ladies need to really be careful and shine our eyes when it comes to men. As for me, no man who is not my husband can ever succeed to get me pregnant unknowingly. I'm not that stupid. Poster, you are simply a wizard. I don't blame people. Let's take the last comments, which says, Oga, you're insecure and very wicked. It's a mistake that she's dating someone like you. Leave that lady to a man that will manage she and her vision, and go for a village girl instead. Biko. Hey, you guys, let me know what you think about the story in the comments below, and let's go to the next story. I have nothing else to add. My boyfriend and I have been dating for 5 years. He processed his documents to go to Canada and he left. He said he will process my documents as well so that I can come and meet him. This was in 2021. It's been 3 years and he's not saying anything about it. He still sends money for my mom and I. My mom is in the village. But he says I should be patient. He doesn't comment on my pictures anymore. The last time I called, I heard a baby crying in the background. This was around 10 p.m. Canada time. I love my boyfriend so much. I am beginning to think that he is married and has children already. But I know he loves me. In 3 years, I have not had sex with anyone. I always tell men who approach me, I have a boyfriend. If he doesn't love me, will he send me money? Is he still going to work my papers? Tell me he will bring me to Canada and will marry and have children. This is why clarity is always important. This guy might be leading her on, right? Because 3 years is a long time. 3 years is a very, very long time. And I'm just asking myself, don't they have conversations about their future? Don't they talk about, okay, this is what's going to happen and all of that? They don't communicate or what? People need to understand that the fact that someone gives you money does not mean they love you. They might be using the money to manipulate you. And in this case, I feel like that's what is going on. He's using the money to keep her there. He's using the money to control her so that she just keeps having hope that they're still together so that she will not go anywhere. I don't think that guy is processing any papers. I think they need to sit down and have a second what are we conversation. There's nothing wrong with that. I hope she does not feel any shame doing that. I hope that she will just sit down with him and say, over again. What are we? I don't care. Say it and get your clarity so that you know exactly what you're doing. Don't forget you're a woman who wants to have kids. Don't waste all your fertile years waiting for someone in Canada, because after that it's going to be bitterness. It's going to be resentment. You're going to blame him. You're going to hate him so much for what he did to you. But you also know then that you could have done something better. Those are guys asking you out now. You better look for one of those guys. If one of them is serious, move on, depending on the outcome of the conversation. Okay, so let's go to the comment section. The first comment said, firstly, he is married, zero your mind. Secondly, he loves you and still sends you money. Thirdly, move on and get a new man. That baby you heard is for him. Wake up. This one said, you seem like a good and naive person. Talk to him and have a genuine conversation to know where you both stand so he won't waste your time. Then the next one said, just to clear your assumptions, call him on video call at night and watch his body language. You'll get all the answers from there. This one said, he's married and has a child. Move on. This one said, the earlier women realize that a man giving you money doesn't equate to him loving you, the better. That being said, ask him point blank, learn to have the difficult conversations. This one says, move on, my dear. He's married with a kid or kids already, but keep sending the money for wasting your time. This one said, this was so painful to read. Just rig him and tell him that somebody told you he's married now with a child in Canada, and the person said he or she has proof, but you just want to hear the truth from him. Then wait for his answer. This one said, how about you ask him the question you are asking us? He's in the best position to answer that. It won't make any sense for you to lose totally based on assumptions. Exactly. This thing of assuming, I am assuming that he's my boyfriend. I am assuming that we are still together. I feel like relationships need to be evaluated. When you cross some certain milestones or when things change in a certain way, you need to evaluate the relationship. Like, okay, where were we going initially? Maybe we're going into marriage and now this has happened. So what is it? Presently, where are we at now? Do you understand? So that we don't end up going for years based on assumptions. They've not had any meaningful conversations whereby they've spoken about what they are doing at this point. It's not like at the beginning that you must ask, what are we? Even in the middle of the relationship, when this kind of drastic change happens, I think they need another what are we conversation so that the woman should know exactly where she stands. Look at people asking her out. Now she cannot talk to anybody because she's trying to be faithful to this guy. Imagine that 5 years down the line, this guy comes up from nowhere and says, oh, I'm so sorry for wasting your time. I'm married with 5 kids, blah, blah, blah. How is she going to recover from that after she has wasted her youth waiting for him? I know women don't have that much time, especially if you intend to have kids. You don't have that much time. Like, time is not on our side when it comes to this biology situation. So I really think that she should sit him down and have that difficult conversation with him, and she should be ready to walk out if this does not favor her. This one said, just enjoy the money being sent to you and move on, my dear, unless you want to be his Niger wife. This one said, the guy is caring though. He said they send you and your mom money. If na you dey Canada, to be sincere, you no go reason that guy again. Now that time you go remember say him no be your level again. But my sister, wait like 3 more years, then see your paper before you go ready. No panic. Nah. Women don't have that much time to be waiting around for people that are not sure about what they're doing. This one said, please have a genuine conversation with him before you go and date someone else. I am also in Canada, and I can tell you that it's not a bed of roses working with kids, 12-hour shift in children's hospital. It's not a joke, my sister. Just ask the right questions. If you can still wait for him, do. If you can't, marry, and may God be with you. This one said, you can't just conclude because you heard a baby crying. Call him on video call at night and ask him about it. His body language will give you all the right answers, not his words. And he might want to be a resident before inviting you over. You can get something doing before time comes. This one says, be patient, girl. It's not easy to do so. If he wasn't into you, he wouldn't be sending you money. When a Nigerian man sends money to you regularly, it's commitment for him. Be patient and find your way to enter Canada on your own. It will be easier. This one said, I just pity your innocence. He's obviously with someone else, but using money to cover up. This is how they create damaged women and cry wolf when the monsters they made start manifesting. Just move on, please. Heartbroken emoji. This one said, from the money he's sending, process yourself and go and meet him. You're asking us questions meant for your therapist though. Oh my god. This one said, try and understand the kind of job he does before you conclude. What about if he's working in the hospital where there are children? Let him come out and tell you he's not interested again before you conclude. I don't think she should wait for him to come out and tell her. She should go and pull it out of him. Watch his words and his body language, period. This one said, collect enough money and invest, but don't forget to move on as soon as you can and keep collecting money until you get tired. People are wicked, oh my god. This one said, communicate. Since 2021, no updates. Don't you guys talk about plans for the future? Please ask him with your full chest so that you will know whether you're single or not. Don't go about wasting your youth. I'm telling you, someone wants to have kids. This one said, have you collected enough money? If no, please do and give him grace until December. By January next year, you should have a new resolution. Move on quietly too. Let's take the last comment that says, what if he was on babysitting duty? Cause you all in the comment section just they poison her mind. Joro, please pin this so that her mind can be at rest. As for him not commenting on your pictures online, he might be too busy trying to make ends meet. Just focus on your relationship and don't let these people's advice get to you. Oh my god. Let's just read one more. This one said, move on sis. The money he's sending to you is to make you feel less guilty, having kept you waiting, still keeping you waiting. He is most likely married. I would have said have a conversation with him, but it's needless since he isn't honorable enough to tell you the truth. Open your heart to other men and move on. 3 years and you don't know where you stand. Please move on. So this one says, he's an Abuja guy. He asked me for 500,000 naira. Hi Joro, more shoes. Good afternoon. Please help and keep me anonymous. I met this guy. He's based in Abuja. I recently moved to Abuja from the UK just for a few months. He is very handsome, tall and funny, and his clothes are always so well ironed. Since we met, he has come to pick me with 3 different cars. He sends me poems and prayers. I feel like he's love bombing me, but I'm enjoying it. No guy has ever given me this much attention in my life, and he's so handsome. Yesterday, he asked me for 500k and he said he will pay back. I have the money. It's 260 pounds, but I felt it's too soon. I have a good job in the UK. I work remotely and I'm getting paid. I feel like if I don't give him the money, it will end our relationship. I'm 31 years old and not getting any younger. I have heard a lot about Abuja guys. Please, what do you think? Anonymous, please. You know, when I hear a story from a 31-year-old like this, I already smell desperation, right? I know that this girl knows that this guy is up to no good. But because she's 31, she already knows her biological clock is ticking. I'm sure people are already putting pressure on her, like, you have everything, you've gone to school, you have a good job. Why are you not getting married? When are you bringing husband for us? The pressure is already getting to her. So now she's coming from a place of desperation. She's writing this post because she knows that probably this guy is not really into me like that. He's trying to see what he can get from me. Do you understand? I'm sure that in her heart of hearts, she knows that. But then she's just trying to compromise because of her age and because she is not getting any younger. Personally, I will not encourage any woman to give a man money. If he has money issues, he should sort it out with his friends or his family. I don't think any woman has any business giving a man money, especially if it's not your husband, okay? Because when you get married, now you've become one. So your money is his money and everything is mixed in there. You're both of you are one. The second point I'm going to address is the part where she said she feels like if she does not give him this money, it's going to end their relationship. Why should it be like that? The fact that she feels that is very telling, because that means she knows that this guy is probably there for financial benefit. She knows that. And also, did you guys notice the way she was complimenting the guy? Oh my gosh, he's so handsome, he's so handsome. I don't know why that made me feel like she kind of feels like she does not deserve that kind of guy. She feels like the guy is a bit out of her league, especially given her age at 31. Do you understand? So I think that there's definitely some kind of desperation. This woman, she's not operating with her normal mind. She's desperate. Her vision is clouded by desperation. I am sure that if she was maybe 22 and she had her good job and she had all the time, when you're 22, you feel like you have a long time to go. I'm not sure she should have been acting like this. But now that she's 31, people apparently in Africa, 31-year-olds are like grandmas. Like, you're literally holding a stick at 31. The way people see you, right? It's like you have gray hair and you're holding a walking stick. You probably have Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease at 31. Oh my God. That's how people view 31-year-olds. Once you get to 30, you're finished. That's it. Your life is over. That's literally how people see unmarried women in their 30s. So I don't even blame her, but I think that she needs to take a step back from this guy. It's not worth it. And she has to know that she cannot buy a relationship with money. Because if you give him this money, be ready to keep giving him money for him to stay. If you feel like giving him this money will make him go away, best believe that you will keep giving him money for him to stay with you. So it's not even worth it to start. Don't waste your money. Use your money to do something else. Yes, you have the money. Use it for yourself. Use it to invest in yourself. Let him go out there like other men and fend for himself. He should have friends out there that he can borrow money from. He's a man. He was born to fight for himself, okay? So let's go to the comment section. The first comment says, does he wear kaftan? Does he wear strong cologne? Does he need the money to complete a project? My sister, run. This one said, guess what she will give him? If she gives him, let her be ready to pay. She will keep paying till the day she can no longer pay and that guy will leave. That's the day the guy will leave. This one said, he don't love you, sis. He just want to chop your money. This one said, come closer. This is how it works, baby girl. He will pay you back the first time. Another time, he'll borrow a smaller amount and pay you back as well. Then, he will now request an outrageous amount the third time. And at this point, you'll be very comfortable lending money to him and he will never give you back. This one said, he came to pick you with 3 different cars, but he's asking you for 500k. Where is the sense? This one said, my sister, who do you think will pay for poems, prayers, and rented cars? Send that man his salary, Biko. Oh my God. This one said, Gigolo, is that you? This one said, don't give him, sis. I have been there and done that. I lived in Abuja for 22 years. Don't fall for it, honey. Don't. One way you should know is that he will never give you anything tangible, but he will make outrageous requests. Another way to know, tell him you ran into debt whilst paying off some mortgage overseas. Apologize on being unable to aid him. Give it 2 weeks and watch his behavior carefully. Then you'll see. I wore the independent girl hat until my heart chopped shege banza. Stay in your feminine energy, dear. Let a real man, a natural provider meet you. Only give to those deserving. Your age should never be a ground to settle for less. Exactly. This one said, you better run for your life, my dear sister. He has a girlfriend, and the moment you give him that money, Otilo, those cars are all borrowed cars. This one said, he's been positioning you, but he is not really smart. Sending prayers and poems from ChatGPT and showing you plenty love, only to ask you to borrow him 500k after picking you up with 3 different cars is clear indication that it's all formats and he hopes you'll be gullible enough to fall. Or he's merely testing you to see something. Even myself no know, but my Naija mind say na scam. So if you borrow him the money, he might actually return it to gain your trust. Then he'll ask for something bigger. That's when he'll move. Just be wise and follow your guts. Yo, this one said, so because you are 31, you think you can't find a man better than him. You are already dating yourself. You will continue to borrow him money that he will not return. This one says, remove your shoes and run. Oh my god, this one says, forget your age and use your brain. The different cars are from his friends or from car dealer friends. He sends you poems to get you where he wants you to be so that he can start extorting you. Once you give him that 500k, be ready to continue giving him to maintain that relationship. In conclusion, don't you dare give him a dime. This one said, hope you're seeing all this advice. Don't disappoint the sisterhood. So please run away from that handsome scammer. Now so them they do. This one said, Abuja style, 3 cars, and he no get 500k. Yeah, he'll probably give some bogus excuse that his money went into a project. He'll say right now he doesn't have cash. You know, he invested in some project. You know, some bogus story. This one said, the problem is that this is just the beginning. This billing will still come. Truth is, it's not worth it. Unless you just want to enjoy the vibe in the meantime, then go. But if you are hoping for something serious, you are on your own. Yeah? This one said, my sister run before they finish you with iron kaftan. The guy fit no get house, but he will be borrowing different cars from his friends whose fathers are senators. Apparently, these Abuja guys, they wear kaftans, properly iron kaftans. Oh my god. Oh jeez. I will show what a kaftan is. I'll put what a kaftan is up here for those who don't know what a kaftan is. Nicely iron kaftan. This one says, before I advise you, give me link for that remote job first. Oh my god. Let's take the last comment, which says, please save your money for the right guy. He is supposed to give you, not him taking from you. Did you find out the kind of job he does? How much do you know about him? Dating should be a time you take out to know about someone. Exactly. I feel like she does not really know a lot about him. She's probably just so excited that someone is showing her a lot of attention. You know, women like attention. So when sometimes we get carried away with attention, you know, sweet words, trying to call you all the time, most women, for the most part, you know, sending you poems and all of that. It's nice and dainty, good, but it might come back to bite her in the bum. If she gives this man this 500,000, she should know that she's bought quote unquote love, and she should be ready to keep paying the mortgage throughout this relationship till the time when she gets tired. There is no going back. There will be no stopping in this relationship. Well, that's what I have to say. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section. This is crazy. So guys, we finally come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure I give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.